What's going on, everybody? First and foremost, thank you for coming back to the channel, Jarrett Rushing Fishing. I'm your host, Jarrett Rushing, and again, thank you so much. Do me a favor before we even get started on this video, like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications for this channel, because you are not going to want to miss some of the stuff that we have coming up down the line, including some bank fishing stuff, some tournaments, some practice videos. Y'all, we're about to get busy. I'm telling you, September, October, even November for that matter, could be a very, very busy month, and you don't want to miss everything that we're going to come at you with. I mean, all kind of places, all kind of fishing opportunities. It's going to be fun. So what you're about to watch here is something that I find near and dear to my heart. Every year, my wife and I donate a trip to the Bradley County Log-a-Load event, which is an event set up to raise money for the Arkansas Children's Hospital. Now, I love the organization. I love the event. So this is something that's near and dear to my heart. I urge y'all to go out on Facebook, really look over the Log-a-Load stuff. And if you find it in your heart to give to that organization, man, definitely take full advantage. But what they do is an auction to raise money. And one of the things that we do, again, is auction off a trip. This year, I had a fellow Watson Chapel High School graduate that actually bought the trip. He put his bid in, and he bought it as a Christmas gift for his son. So Mr. John Varnell and his son, Little John Varnell, both jumped in my boat. Love the thunder, man. Hey, let's get some rain. It's hot down here right now. But they both jumped in my boat this weekend. Now, I will say this. We had intended to go to the Arkansas River and fish and try to catch some white bass, try to catch some drum, try to catch some, bass, of course. And it just didn't work out. The river rose and was rolling about 115,000 cubic feet a second. There was just nothing that we could do. So we opted for plan B, and we went to Lake Ouachita. Now, I'll go ahead and give you a spoiler alert. We didn't catch a lot of fish, but the fish we caught were fun. Had a good time, saw a bunch of first, and more than anything, we got these folks out on that good old 198P Ranger, smoothest riding aluminum boat that you can possibly imagine. I promise you. Go by, see my friends at Bradford Marine and ATV. They're in Sherwood, Arkansas. You will not be disappointed if you get into a Ranger aluminum boat. So y'all sit back, kind of enjoy some of the fishing footage. We didn't have the camera on all day, so this isn't a long video. In fact, this intro is probably longer than what the actual fishing stuff is. But stay tuned, follow along, check out my new friend John and all of the work that he did on the boat. And I will come back at the very end, kind of wrap this thing up. Appreciate y'all. All right, brother. Same situation from a minute ago. All we're gonna do is cast this bank instead. This bank's got a lot of big chunk on it. So that's what we're targeting, is stuff that looks like that right there, but it's all underwater. Drinking, acting full. Catch one, I'll show you. How's that sound? Where we're at, you stand a pretty good chance to catch one too. Small fish. Oh, there we go. You want to see what a green sunfish looks like? I'll show you. All right. So, green sunfish. Looks like what they call a goggle eye. Got a big old nasty mouth. Way bigger than the brim, but it have a little bit of blue around here. Its belly typically will be yellow, sides will be typically green. And really and truly, they have some of the prettiest fins. They'll be white with yellow on them. That is a green sunfish, and they are a mean little critter. Biggin, woohoo, biggin, 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 woo, lunker. Your Kentucky is bigger than my Kentucky. He was in school last year. Yeah.
Look at that snake right there.
Yep. Cottonmouth too. That's a mean one. A lot of banded water snakes on this thing, but that one there is old Smiley.
I got it up.
Got it?
Yeah.
Oh. All right, time to do work again. See if I can catch one now. I got a fresh hook on. Should have done that in the first place, shouldn't I? Give my permission to do it. You big dummy. Uh-oh. There it is. He's a keeper.
There's, huh?
He's a keeper. Water. Right there, if you catch up with this boiling in the middle, out there too, see? Can you jump? They ain't doing that for their health, I promise you. They're not working out. You want to, you go ahead, man. I can rig you up an Arky stick and we can see if you can catch one on it. I mean, I have had a few bites on this one, so I ain't gonna say that you want to at least have a bite. Might be a green sunfish like the one I'm about to catch right now. You gonna try to do an Arky stick?
Yeah.
Alright.
I ain't got nothing on it.
Let it sit and then just
About 5 seconds.
and then just bounce it back just like this. Whenever a fish bites it, it's gonna go thump, and then you reel down and you set the hook. Okay? One of the simplest, dumbest, easiest rigs in the world to fish, man.
John, did you watch how you rigged it up?
Yeah.
You gonna teach me later?
Oh, look at that. I'm getting bit right now. We are in the sunfish territory now, my friend.
So, you wouldn't have enough crickets, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, because we I don't know that we catch a ton of them. I think you're getting good, ain't you? Your line tightened up pretty good. Keep them on until that sun comes up and then I gotta get out of them.
Oh, man.
Hey, bite? Oh, you got it, don't you?
No.
You sure?
Awesome. They're just right. They're chasing it.
Oh yeah.
See
The little bass about that long.
Yeah, look at
all them bass.
that's crazy.
That's crazy.
John.
Those are gone. Those are baby
John,
gone.
watch what you're doing.
Oh, those are all baby bass.
They're all babies.
And his legs are tired.
Woo.
I saw that one go by my fish too.
14 feet from you.
Come on now.
More than
Come on,
that,
buddy.
Mom.
Come on, buddy.
Oh, wait.
You got him.
You got him?
Hold your head up, big boy. We done figured out we done figured it out now. We need to go back to wherever we're catching sunfish and let you have at them.
I'm pretty sure
That's a pretty one.
There's
That's a
pumpkin seed. There's pumpkin seed.
Get a picture of that one. It's so big.
I mean, you're going to have to zoom out on your phone as big as that one is. Uh-oh.
You all right?
It's all about the angle.
Well, there you have it. Like I said, we didn't catch a lot of fish. I think whenever the day was out, we probably caught around 30 fish, and I'd say that 18 to 20 of them were probably green sunfish and pumpkin seed mix. We did catch a big drum. We're going to tag a lot of pictures at the end of this thing. I have the permission of the parents to post pictures, so y'all follow along. We're going to have a little slideshow at the end of this, some of the stuff that we actually caught. John did do some things there that were not on camera. And I hated that we didn't have the camera on for this, but the very first stop, the light was just too low. The camera wouldn't work in the first place. But John did catch his very first, which makes it his PB, spotted bass. That's right. So a picture is right here. He also caught a green sunfish. It was the very first one he ever caught, and he caught a couple pumpkin seed. One thing that we did see here, and I urge y'all to go out and ask Big John, the father, about this particular event, but we got to witness a bass that was easy 6 or 7 pounds eat a hooked green sunfish, inhale it, regurgitate it or belch it out, and then the green sunfish was landed alive and turned loose. Y'all, it was amazing. I wish we had video of that. Really do, because that was something to be told. But again, I appreciate y'all for following along. Go out and look up the Bradley County Log Load event on Facebook. And if y'all feel it in your heart to donate to this event, I would be most appreciative, because it's something I definitely hold near and dear to my heart. But y'all go check them out. If you find it near and dear in your heart to donate at all to any organization, make sure that you take full advantage. I appreciate it. And like always, y'all keep chunking.